Hi, I'm Westin. This is Right Direct Play. Let's talk about a thing! I want to talk about the rules stories follow and how they warp reality. Okay, what do I mean? So basically, have you ever noticed that certain genres of show or story have rules? There's something, maybe several things in the course of an episode of a show or a book series, a book in a series, where the same thing always happens, even if said thing basically never happens in real life. Stories obviously aren't real, they're made up, but aren't they supposed to have an element of truth to them? Even normal shows like hospital dramas and police procedurals do this, by the way. It's just their worlds look more ordinary to us. There's less monsters and ghosts. My favorite example of this is Murder, She Wrote. If Murder, She Wrote was in the real world, if Angela's town was real, it would have the highest murder rate in the first world. I mean, that's bad, right? I don't know. Does this even make sense? I need an expert. I'm going to get an expert. Hang on a second.
Hey, Andy, what is this? Who are you?
This is Andy. I'm a writer. I've done comedy for a long time. You can see my Channing Award-winning show, Mr. Coffee Man, on channel101.com. And of course, you and I have been friends for a long time.
The only thing really that I know about you after all these years of friendship is that you love the X-Files, right?
Love X-Files.
How does every episode of the X-Files go?
So let's say there's like a monster that's killing people who lives in the sewer. Mulder and Scully are going to fly to check it out. And Mulder's like, I think it's a sewer monster that's killing people. And Scully's like, I don't think so. But then it turns out that the sewer monster is 100% real and Mulder is right. Oh, I should also mention that, they kill the monster usually. They bring the monster to justice by killing it.
Right. And is there ever an episode of the X-Files where Scully is right?
Mulder is always right. Scully is always wrong.
I guess my next thought was it's like, is this a thing to avoid, or because it's sort of, when you have something that's always true, it sort of removes the show from reality, but people really love when this happens.
The structure in this show allows you to have essentially a monster movie or a horror movie on a weekly basis, and the show is extremely cinematic. So I think it works really well.
People want the monster to be real.
Yeah. It's always more fun for people to believe in the paranormal. I mean, that's what I believe in my own personal life. No one likes a wet blanket. And you know what? UFOs are real now. So I guess I was right all along, just like Mulder.
So is it a bad thing to constantly bend reality in the story that you're telling? No, I guess not. I mean, if there's a good reason for it, if it's fun, all right. These won't always be profound.
Was there a vampire episode?
You know what? There was a Dracula episode. It was in season 2. It was called 3. Mulder has to deal with 3 sexy vampires, and then he kills them all.